So, today's the day.
I know. I can't believe it. How did you sleep last night?
Sleep? What is sleep?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It was so weird not sleeping in the same bed as you.
Well, at least after today, you won't have to anymore.
Except on business trips, which I go on quite frequently.
I'll just plan my business trips to coincide with yours.
Can you do that? I mean, I'm the boss of my company, so I get to choose.
Sure, I can. Michael is a great boss and will understand.
That's right. He is a great CEO.
But you're the best CEO.
Who knows? Maybe now you can come work at my company.
Depends.
On what?
How hot the boss is?
Only 30 more minutes until you see just how stunning the CEO is.
God, I don't know why I'm so dang nervous. I mean, obviously neither one of us has cold feet, and we've literally been together for like 3 years. But for some reason, I'm even more nervous than when I asked you out at that seminar.
Nothing like a Vegas seminar. Maybe that's where we should have booked our honeymoon. That would have been romantic.
But we go there for work reasons too much already.
You're right. It would have felt like a work trip.
Who knows? That could have been hot.
No, I think island life is better than desert life.
You're right, of course. That's why I'm marrying you.
Because I'm always right?
Yes, but also because of how smart you are. You're like the smartest person I know, and the person I respect most.
Save it for your vows, Casanova.
That is, if I'm not a stuttering mess. You've always been good at public speaking.
Maybe, but public speaking is a lot different than telling the man who I love most in the world exactly how much I love him.
Who needs to save it for their vows now?
Okay, we seriously need to stop. I'm grinning at my phone like a 14-year-old in their first relationship.
Aw, do you like me? Do you have a crush on me or something?
Babe, I'm literally marrying you today.
Right. For what it's worth, Brian and the guys are currently laughing at me and my enormous grin as I look down at my phone.
You're literally the sweetest. Okay, we gotta seriously go. It's almost time. Meet you at the altar.
So businesslike. Even when getting married.
What can I say? I married entrepreneurship before I married you.
Gasp! You're already married? The scandal.
I love you. I can't wait to be married to you.
Ditto, babe. I love you so much. See you out there. Hey, babe. I'm at the little tiki bar whenever you're done showering.
Just couldn't wait to start without me, huh?
Whatever. You know I can't sit still for more than 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Of course, Mrs. Hart Jameson. God, that's a mouthful.
Well, I had to keep it partially my name for my company's sake.
I know. Between us, if my family wasn't so old-fashioned, I would have happily taken your last name.
I know, babe. That's just one of the many reasons why I love you.
I hope you're actually okay after my mother's comment.
What? Yes, of course. If I couldn't handle a little backhanded remark now and then, I would never have survived in this industry.
Okay, I know. You've got tough skin. I just can't believe she would say that. I mean, I get it was normal for couples to have kids right away in her time. but we're both busy with our careers. I guess I just wish she didn't basically attack you for saying you were more excited about your job than kids right now.
Hey, babe, it's okay, really. A lot of people aren't used to intimidating and successful women. It's a part of life.
I love you and your skin. I just wanted to make sure it was extremely clear that I don't expect you to give up your job at all.
Thanks, honey. I know you don't. You're my biggest supporter, and for that, I'm so grateful.
I'm just doing it because I'm excited to be a trophy husband.
I knew it.
What can I say? I love women who run the world.
OMG, you're so corny.
You love it.
I really do. I'll be at the bar at 10. Then we can head to the beach.
Sounds like a plan. I've already ordered your fave.
Yay, you're the best. So, how's paradise? Everything I hoped for and more. Aw, amazing. I'm so happy for you too. As promised, I went around and made sure to get all of the photos from the night from everyone. Amazing! Thanks, Alyssa. Literally, no worries. I'm your best friend and your maid of honor. I think it's in my job description. But you're still working overtime even after the wedding. It's my pleasure. You've been my bestie for nearly a decade now, and now you're married. Gosh, just thinking about it again makes me get all emotional. No, that's enough of the tears. I know. I'll get everything together for the album you want to surprise Andy with. I'm just waiting on his mother for her photos. One tough cookie, let me tell you. Oh? Yeah, nothing you need to worry about on your honeymoon, though. Come on, Alyssa, what did she say? Besides that cringy exchange at the wedding? Yeah, that was pretty bad. I know that Andy mentioned time and time again that his parents were old-fashioned. I just didn't expect the 1950s old-fashioned. I don't know what she was expecting. I mean, she knows you run your own company with like 20 employees, right? Yeah, it's never been a secret or anything. She was even proud of me at one point for winning that Governor's Business Award last year. I know, I remember that. So, it surprised me that she was expecting me to pop out babies right away. I already have a child. My company. Right? I thought the exact same thing. I felt like I couldn't speak up, though, because she's your new mother-in-law and everything. Yeah, same. But Andy just felt awful about the comment. He's literally so sweet. It's amazing that somebody as supportive and compassionate as him came from Marlene. Anyways, what else did she say? I don't know if I should say. It's not that big of a deal. Come on, I've got thick skin. I can handle it. Okay, when I popped by to grab the photos, she was looking for the camera and we got to talking. Anyway, she said how sad it was that you kept part of your last name. What? Yeah, she said she couldn't believe that you wouldn't completely leave your last name to take up the Hart name. That keeping your own last name was a sign of non-commitment on your part. Are you serious? Yes, I wouldn't make up something like that. Andy already explained to them why I was keeping both my last names. They seemed to understand that it was for my company. Also, I never wanted to fully get rid of my last name. I know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I guess Marlene and I just disagree on a few things. It's not like we live together or anything. Yeah, right. That's why I didn't say anything. I didn't want to stir the pot or anything. Thank you. That's a really good call on your part. Well, I guess I'll leave you for the rest of your honeymoon. Also, can I just say, I'm so proud that you left your work laptop at home. I honestly expected it to be gone when I woke up after the wedding. Hey, it's my honeymoon. I know how to take time away from work. Oh, really? Okay, fine, you got me. Most of the time. Some of the time. Fine. Okay, go enjoy the rest of your honeymoon. Don't worry about work or your mother-in-law. Thanks, you're the best. I know.
Hey, babe.
Babe,
How are you? How is the work thing going?
the seminar? It's going absolutely lovely. We had a fantastic turnout and may have gained an extra 7 clients.
7 clients? Wow, that's amazing. Isn't that a lot of companies to be handled now?
Yep. I'm going to have to hire another 2 employees, I think.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You've been planning this seminar longer than you planned our wedding.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Let's celebrate whenever I get home.
About that.
What? Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything is absolutely fine. It's just that, well, we were invited to stay with my parents.
Your parents? Like in their house? A couple of cities over?
We don't have to accept. I mean, it's only been like 3 months since we saw them, but my mother is kind of insisting on it.
Okay. Do you want to go? Is there some special occasion?
Yeah, it's their 35th wedding anniversary soon. I guess they want to get all the kids and their families together.
Wow, they've been together for 35 years?
Yep.
That's amazing. Okay, maybe then we kind of have to go, don't we?
Kind of.
Well, since it can't be avoided.
I don't want to pressure you into it. I know how busy you are, and, well, the last time you saw my mother, she said some pretty untoward things.
Honey, it's fine, I swear. When are we going and for how long?
Okay, if you're sure. It'll be nice to see all the siblings back at the house.
Yeah, and isn't your niece like 5 now? When was the last time you saw her?
Yeah. Wow, she would already be 5. I can't believe it. We last saw her when she was 3. I bet she doesn't even remember me anymore.
Then it's settled, we're going.
Are you sure?
Yes, honey.
Well, they wanted to make it a whole summer thing, so we'd head out next week and be there for like 2 weeks.
Whoa, 2 weeks?
Yeah, is that all right? I know it's a bit bothersome to not be able to work in your own office, but they're kind of making it a whole big family trip.
Oh, I'm totally fine working from my laptop. And since we're hiring a couple of new people, I'm in charge of the interview process, so my workload won't be as heavy as usual. It's mainly staying 2 weeks with your family bit. Don't get me wrong, I totally love your family. But I don't know if I still love them after spending an entire 2 weeks with them.
I get what you mean. I feel the same way. But my mother is pretty stubborn, and now that she has her mind set on this, she's going to keep bothering us until we go.
That somehow sounds worse. LOL.
Yeah, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I mean, I'm sure it'll pay off to be on your mother's good side. Especially since we're married now and your mother kind of comes as part of the package.
So I guess we're going.
I guess so.
Just know that whatever happens, I'm 100% on your side.
Thank you, honey. That means the world to me. I'm not planning on fighting with your mom, though. We can have different beliefs and ideas. It's fun. I'm not going to be picking fights.
Oh, it's not you I'm worried about.
We'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun.
I guess we'll see. Thank you, babe. You're literally the best. I'm ordering your favorite food, by the way. You'll be home in the next 2 hours, right?
Oh, you're literally the best. Yes, I'll be home within the next couple of hours. Just finishing off a few conversations here at the seminar. You know, the whole press kind of deal.
Wow, you're such a CEO.
Shut up. I love you, and I'll see you when you get home.
I love you too, babe.
Wait, so you're going over there for 2 weeks? I know, but it's not like I could say no. It's my mother-in-law. I figured that it was better to be on her good side rather than her bad side. And I know that Andy wasn't saying it, but he's probably excited to spend part of the summer at his parents' house. Their retirement home is near the lake, and apparently it's gorgeous this time of year. Not to mention all his siblings will be there. It'll be nice, honestly. Yeah, now you even have me convinced. But still, I just know his mother is probably going to try and convince you to start wearing frocks and pushing out babies left and right. She's not that bad. I'm sure there'll be comments here and there, but I'm planning on keeping the peace. I trust you to keep the peace, but I know older women like Marlene. She believes the world is falling apart and will stop at nothing to make sure you see things her way. You don't think she'd do anything rash, right? I don't know. You hear horror stories of mother-in-laws. It's like a whole thing. Seriously? Oh, yeah. Tons of my friends who are married report having monstrous mothers-in-law who want to control every little thing they do. Something about their sons being their shining stars and no one being good enough for them. God, I hope Marlene doesn't turn out to be like that. I'd be stuck with her for like 2 weeks. I'm sure that if anything bad happened, Andy would have no problems leaving. Yeah, but I don't want him to have to stand up to his family or something. I know they've had their disagreements in the past, which is why he moved so far away. I mean, you should have seen him at the wedding. He was a nervous wreck. Come on, he was marrying you, the woman of his dreams. I'm pretty sure that's what he was nervous about. Yeah, but he was also really nervous about his family. It went pretty well, and he was happy about that, so I don't want to mess it up. You both are honestly the most romantic people I know. You care about each other so much it makes me sick. Whatever. Well, I'm here if you need to talk, or if anything goes down, I'll be on the next flight over. It's only 6 hours away. Then the flight will be only an hour. I suppose so. Hi, Ruby dear. It's Marlene, Andy's mother. He gave me your number while you both stayed here, just so we can keep in contact and all of that. Yes, of course. That's a great idea. I thought so too. Anyways, I wanted to ask you where you got that lovely scarf you were wearing when you arrived yesterday. Oh, yeah, I got it at this little boutique shop in our city. It's really gorgeous and it's made of Italian silk. Italian silk? I had no idea that Andy could spoil you like that. And so early in your marriage, too. You know, it took my Dave about 7 years to start spoiling me like that. But once they start, they never stop, as long as you keep yourself looking beautiful. I also couldn't help but notice that you're quite muscular as well. Is that genetic? Oh, actually, I bought the scarf for myself. You what? Yeah, I bought it for myself a while ago as a little present. Oh, dear. If you don't mind me asking, why would you buy yourself a present when you have a husband? I've always liked to spoil myself a little. Oh, okay. And also, thank you. For what? For complimenting my muscles. I've been weightlifting for about 5 years now. Weightlifting? Like those people that over-tan themselves and wear those tasteless little swimsuits? Please tell me you don't do that. No, I'm not a bodybuilder. I just lift weights. It helps relieve stress and it keeps me in shape. It's actually kind of funny because I have to basically drag Andy into the gym with me, but now he enjoys it quite a bit as well. Oh, so your muscular features aren't genetic? Nope. All are built in the gym. It took me forever to get where I am today. I think eating protein was the hardest part, honestly, not the heavy weightlifting. Are you sure that's healthy? Weightlifting? Yeah, I mean, I've always believed women should be toned, yes, but still soft. I think too many muscles makes you look manly-ish. Oh. Well, I've always admired women weightlifters. I think it's more important to be strong than to care about your aesthetics, you know? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just in the guest house if you need anything. I'm finishing up some work, but I'll be done in the afternoon. Work? What do you mean by work? Well, I couldn't very well leave my company to run itself, now could I? That's the goal eventually, but for now I enjoy having a more hands-on approach. Oh, you're still working, are you? Yeah, it won't take long at all. I think Andy mentioned something about you showing us around the property later. Well, I guess it'll just be showing me around the property, considering that Andy already knows the place. Anyways, I'll have plenty of time for that. Don't you worry. That's not what I'm worried about. Okay. Well, I guess I'll let you return to your company or whatever. Okay.
Hey, honey, my dad is offering to take us fishing. Is that something you'd like?
Oh, absolutely. We've been here 3 days and I haven't been in a boat once. It's honestly a travesty.
Well, that's being solved today.
Thank goodness. I was about to hop in a boat myself, LOL.
When did he want to go?
He said early next morning.
Sounds good to me. Are y'all still in the garage?
Yep, just drinking a couple of cold ones with my brothers. It's nice.
How about you? Are you just finishing up work now?
Yeah, just about. Then I was thinking of joining your mother and sister and wives in the house. Apparently, they're discussing some town gossip, or as your sister likes to call it, discussing politics. LOL.
I'm glad. It sounds like everything is going okay then. My mother hasn't insulted you yet? Which is terrible, I have to ask. But we've barely gotten a moment by ourselves.
I know! Family hangouts are surprisingly tiring. But yeah, everything's going well. I actually really enjoy hanging out with your sister Amy. And her daughter is so adorable.
Isn't little Grace just the sweetest? I'm surprised at how well she can articulate her thoughts at just 5 years old.
I know! You should see her when the women are hanging out on the porch. She's quick to jump in the conversation.
So cute. So my mother hasn't said anything untoward?
I mean, there's been a few comments here and there, but nothing I can't handle. I think we're getting used to each other now. I mean, your sister is definitely helping. She's very interested in the fact that I run my own company and always has something sweet to say about it. But whenever she brings it up in front of your mother, your mom is pretty quick about changing the subject. Or she just goes quiet. You don't think that she's mad at me or anything, right? About the fact that I couldn't take the 2 weeks off and still had to do a couple of hours of work in the mornings?
I'm sure she's just being her stubborn self. I wouldn't pay her much mind. Everyone here thinks you're great. A bit intimidating, but great.
Well, that's nice to hear. I've always loved being intimidating.
Again, you're such a CEO.
Okay, fine. I am. Anyways, I better finish up here and then go do some visiting.
Sounds great. I'll tell my dad we're good to go. It'll be fun. Apparently, it was my mom's idea.
Really? That's sweet of her.
Yeah, she thought it would be great for you to get out onto the lake. See how beautiful everything is around here.
Cool, yeah.
Okay, I'll let you finish off your work.
Thanks, babe. Love you.
Love you too, honey. See you at dinner. Hey, honey, is everything all right? You kind of left the barbecue and have been gone for a while. I'm starting to get worried.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. That kind of sounds like everything isn't fine. What's up? Did something happen?
Your mother was just giving me a hard time about work, and I guess I let it get to me.
What? What did she say? Should I talk to her?
No, it's nothing really. I didn't want to ruin the good vibes, so I left. Besides, we have to be up early for the fishing trip with your dad, right?
Yeah, but honey, you should have told me. I would have gone with you back to the guest house.
No, it's really not a big deal.
Well, it clearly is if it's upsetting you. What did she say?
She just said that my working at this company is bringing shame to you.
What? What does that even mean?
She said that a husband should be able to provide for his wife, and that me working running this company is basically telling everyone that you're a bad husband.
What?
Yeah, I don't actually believe her, but I guess it was just a lot to hear while grabbing another drink.
Oh my goodness. I had no idea she would say something like that. It's definitely not true. Everyone works nowadays. I guess my mother's just used to the idea of women staying at home.
Yeah, I guess. It just caught me off guard. But I'm fine, really. I'm just going to head to bed early tonight.
You know, we don't have to stay the entire 2 weeks. Not if my mother keeps making comments.
Really?
Yes, babe. I don't want you to spend the next week and a half walking on eggshells around my mother. We'll make an excuse and leave after their anniversary dinner on Saturday.
Are you sure?
Yes. Remember what I told you before we came? That I'd have your back 100%? And I do. We'll leave in a couple of days.
Okay. You're really the best. Hey, babe, have you seen my work stuff?
What? Your work stuff? No,
Weird. It's not where I left it yesterday.
it isn't.
No.
Not that I know of.
Wow, that's weird.
Damn, it wasn't important, was it?
I mean, it depends on how important you think my work phone, laptop, and folder was.
Oh, wow. You mean everything's gone?
Yep. I tore this place apart looking for it. Now I'm getting slightly more concerned.
Let me ask my dad. I'm just finishing putting the boat and stuff away.
Okay.
Damn it.
What?
Okay, so apparently my mother went and cleaned the guest house while we were fishing.
What?
Yeah, she said she was doing it as a little surprise or something.
Where is your mother? You don't think she would have done something like steal my stuff, do you?
I don't even know anymore. I've been surprised a lot these last couple of months by my mother's actions. I don't know what to think anymore. She's apparently shopping in town.
God. I'll text her. Babe, I'm packing. I can't stay here one more day. I'm done.
I'm right there with you. I'll tell my dad and we'll pack the car and go.
Are you sure?
I meant it when I said I would have your back. You're my wife and are literally the coolest person I know. Of course we're leaving. Not when my mother keeps pulling stuff like this.
I love you so much.
I love you. Now let's get out of here.
Not without my work stuff. Okay, where is it? Where is what? How was your fishing trip, dear? Don't play dumb. You know full well what I mean. How dare you? I can't believe you would speak to your mother-in-law like this. First, you refuse to have children. Then you brainwashed my son and now you're speaking to me like this? You're unbelievable. No, you're unbelievable. Your son loves and respects me for who I am. Why can't you? What the hell do you mean? You can't stand the fact that I'm working and that I'm successful. You've made that abundantly clear. Now tell me where the heck my work is. What work things? I don't know what you're talking about. But if you've somehow lost them, maybe it's for the best. Women shouldn't be running companies or lifting weights. You're becoming an embarrassment to my son. Women should be at home raising children. What? What century are you in? Everyone works and has jobs nowadays. I just don't want that for my son. And I have no idea what happened to your work. Besides, aren't you happier and less stressed now that you don't have to work? Stop with the lies. Dave already told Andy that you were in the guest house cleaning. Just tell me the truth. Fine. Working isn't good for you because you're now married. So I threw away your laptop and phone. Your son and I are leaving for good. What? What are you talking about? We're fed up with how you treat me. We're leaving, and we're never coming back. What? No, don't. You can't take my son away from me. You wouldn't tear apart a family like a heartless monster. The only heartless monster here is you. You're the one tearing your family apart. Goodbye, monster-in-law. No, wait. I'll give you back your laptop. No, thank you. I was in need of a new one anyways. See you never. When Andy's sister found out what happened, she left too. So Marlene celebrated her and Dave's anniversary without two of her kids. Andy blocked her number too on our way back home, but not before she tried to call a dozen times. Andy and I are content with the life we have. In fact, Andy feels like he has a weight off of his shoulder knowing he doesn't have to answer to his controlling and old-fashioned mother. And when I was interviewed by Forbes after a smashing success of a year, he sent off the article to his parents with a little note explaining how he can now quit his job and be a wonderful house husband.